First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mrs. Remi Tinubu. Well done, well done, well done. I see what you do there. I see what you do there. Well done. For the dinner, you have decided to host all senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Brothers and sisters, with all sincerity, because this question comes from the heart, our politicians, who they advise them when they bring up certain things, when they do certain things, who are the ones advising our leaders? Because you get some things where we say then go come up and talk. Some things where we say then go talk, say they won't do or then they do. As in even the layman will not understand anything about politics or governance will think say, what is going on? What is this? Because again, this morning, as I just scroll through Facebook, as usual, Insta blog, the headline: First Lady Oluremi Tinubu invites senators to a sumptuous dinner at Aso Rock. As in, at this time, where people they complain of kidnapping, abduction here and there, now you won't host sumptuous, no be just there, sumptuous. You understand everything be sumptuous. As in, hey, sumptuous. We say once you dey eat that dinner, your mouth will do sumptuous, sumptuous. The assorted food, drinks, where you go find there. Right? Our first lady, one host. The news reads: First Lady Oluremi Tinubu invites senators to a sumptuous dinner at Aso Rock. During a recent meeting at the Senate building, Senator Akpabio read out a message from the First Lady of Nigeria, Oluremi Tinubu, inviting all senators to a dinner at Aso Rock on Friday. In his words, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so this is like an invitation by the mother to the children. Now come be children, senators. Children wey fit take care of themselves, take care of their 10th generation. Now come be children. On Friday, I wish you a sumptuous meal and fruitful discussions. Senator, you're looking at me as if you're going to travel. Don't. This is very important. So we all meet there on Friday. The invitation is seen as an opportunity for senators to engage in informal discussions and strengthen collaboration with the First Lady's office ahead of upcoming national initiatives. What the heck? Akpabio can't talk say, as in she they invite them as their children. Now, this is what First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria could have done. I remember say when they been kidnapped Chibok girls, former First Lady of Nigeria, Mrs. Jonathan, her infamous quote, "There is God, oh, there is God, oh." See that quote, in fact, and one of the most viral quotes from any First Lady in the world. Till today, even Oyibo, they use them, they do their skits. There is God, oh. Even Chinese, they use them, do skits. There is God, oh. As of when that thing happened, we've been the last First Lady, but now we come understand the implication of why Mrs. Goodluck Jonathan been do that thing, or being did that emotional because of what was involved. All right, First Lady, Your Honorable or Your Excellency, how did they call him? Your Majesty. When they've been kidnapped, abduct Kebbi school girls. In a statement on Tuesday, November 18, 2025, you convey deep sorrow over the incident. I did read them directly from Newso, including the killing of the school's vice principal, calling it an assault on the values of safety and learning that schools embody. She condemned the attack and expressed solidarity with the families of the abducted girls. That is, you, First Lady, you condemned the attack and expressed solidarity with the families of the abducted girls. You, Mrs. Tinubu, also mentioned that President Bola Tinubu had directed security agencies to work towards the safe return of the students and apprehend those responsible. We say we don't see in our former post. Say those abductors talk, say nobody engage them more. Say they've been getting meeting with important people. Now after peace deal, now in there, tell those girls, say, you can go. You have previously advocated for capital punishment for kidnappers. Now, in place of hosting senators that are able to host dinners for their various constituents, and you won't host them, shouldn't you have used this opportunity if former First Lady Mrs. Goodluck Jonathan was crying, was weeping, was wailing on behalf of those girls that were kidnapped? In her time until her tenure finished, nobody released those girls. But you, where God don't do in your time as a First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, if these girls have been released, instead of hosting dinner for senators, shouldn't you have, I don't know, person for advise you, make you host this dinner for these girls? As in, that's just my opinion. No? I know say Nigerians go bash you, but do something, because we dey bash people today, but now after, like in future, now we understand, say, this what they did was right. This one alone, First Lady, this is what you should have done. Instead of hosting senators, you should have hosted these released KB girls. If not for anything, at least get you to see them one-on-one, know their story, what happened to them, their experience, what they felt. And in fact, this would have been an opportunity maybe to get intelligence, because I know say out of all those guys, at least one person go don get smart brain today, capture some things. If we not really want handle or finish this abduction, that to host dinner for these KB schoolgirls that were released, instead of hosting dinners for senators. So yes, as Senator Okpabio talks to you, they host dinner for your children, but they are not your children, madam. They themselves can host dinners for their constituents if they want, but to come host dinner for people where, man, come on. So, with due respect, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, put this into consideration. I know say maybe they never advise you reach that side, but this is what you should do. You know, they're easy today in the hands of captor. So at least just to, if in fact, you see, if you do this thing, even other news agencies for the world say they even praise you. The First Lady of Nigeria hosts dinner for the released, abducted. Anyways, make we leave them. Senators, enjoy your dinner. They say a sumptuous dinner. Enjoy that. So now they chop them. Make person no choco.